I think if they do lock this in... Oh, never mind. Jace, the consideration. So that's going to be the pickup here for the mid lane. So it's an agreement. We've just got no magic damage. Outside of, you know, some on-hit stuff that good old Nami can provide, as well as, I guess, some of what Sejuani does. But otherwise, it is all physical on both sides. And some big old tanks. Not a whole lot has been decided very early on, but we'll see what's going to happen now as we jump into game number 3, Bro versus Nongshim.
Okay, saving this Brion! Hana, do, set!
Brion, fighting!
Nongshim, Red Force, Hana, Dul, set.
Brion, fighting!
It's a tough situation as Morgan.
He is going to stab Dundun a little bit here, as Sylvie just focusing on his red buff. That's what he wants to deal with. And Dundun just going to walk away now.
He is able to get a bit more done. Might have been enough to...
I believe that's the name. It's a very weirdly named ability. Is now Sylvie going to move up just a little bit in front.
Oh, that's big.
The Arctic Assault is going to miss, but that means that Morgan is running in the wrong direction. The Q is going to connect from Dundun. And Gideon just not able to do anything at all.
You know, specifically into Aatrox as we get a little bit later, as there's not a lot of mana.
That's a flash, and Jiwoo's just going to dash out of the way of it.
Again, getting the flash early was quite nice as here. Call me. Yeah, it's very straightforward.
Yeah.
Just had, as mentioned, this player has struggled.
Oh, is this another replay, or is it the same thing? Okay, well, there's the explosive charge. It's not actually going to get the kill. The R1. The R1
it's
once
a curse
again. Just really not working out. Just don't get it. Just hasn't been good. And there's a Fate's Call. He may have to flash this time around. There's the handshake, and he does end up flashing over the wall, but Envy is going to be there, so he's going to use every summoner spell, and he is still dead. It went from bad to worse. I feel like I'm an optimist when it comes to action. As Sylvie is going to get pushed out of his jungle. Maybe Tristana is just the best champion in the game. Because Karis looking really good on this pick as well. And we'll be able to take the cannon. So there we go. Not all bad news. As now Sylvie just wants to go for a bit of a walk in his jungle and is instead just going to get thrown around. Envy going to grab himself yet another kill.
It is Dundun.
Yeah, and there is a Glacial Prison. Okay, let's see what they can actually get done here as the Tidal Wave is going to land onto Envy, but he is now far enough away to be safe. Decent culling value. And yes, I know that there are minions that are just dying to the turret as they're looking for a little bit of a battle here, as in they go. Nature's Grasp comes down from Gideon, and Call Me, he's just out of there because Sylvie is very, very dead.
If you commit to that, you have to fully commit. Like, I don't think they should, don't get me wrong, as...
Well, Polu might just die here as Jiwoo looks for an opportunity. Nice bubble there as well as Envy. Also going to be taken down. So what? This is 2v3. Even turning the lights on. Man, that's really, really cool. But there's a team fight now as Sylvie goes in. A lot of damage onto Envy, but the bailout is there. It's not going to be enough, though, as now Gideon's in trouble as well. Call Me, cancels like a million auto attacks, and unfortunately, that is going to mean that the tree survives. An environmentalist, I guess, is Jace.
Shutdown going over as... Oh, Karis doesn't know. Oh, no, he does know. They just walk towards mid. That's good, though. Getting mid lane turret, absolutely huge here.
Oh, okay. Well,
I guess it's fine.
Yeah, he's not going to get... well, he does
It was not fine.
Says the narrator.
We
should just commentate every single LCK game twice, is what I'm saying. That's what we should do.
That's the content that people want, I'm sure.
And we are just on over. There is the Glacial Prison, but it doesn't really find too much there, as Dundun's still going aggressive. Of course he went forward. Of course he did.
Palu, that Captain Jack coming out clean there on Morgan. Is he dead?
Yeah, well, it does have to flash, as that Tidal Wave would have been enough.
And then it doesn't work. And then
no, they're not going to... Well, they are going to start and try to force this fight, as in goes Gideon, goes on a very long journey, and actually they've managed to single out Sylvie. Morgan into the backline is kind of working as the Shock Blast somehow manages to miss, as now Peter's going to get flashed on, and Karis manages to lock down that kill. All right, let's see whether they can make something happen, but the Buster Shot is going to push Sylvie away. They're trying to burst this one down. Sylvie has to get in there, but he's not going to be able to. They lock down their soul, and now the explosive charge is doing so much work. Envy locks down the first one onto Call Me, who just went to the skies and gets wiped out. Polu, no, risk it, because Morgan is here. The Lord has found Jiwoo, and he's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way. The culling does come down, though, just to try and soften him up.
Sylvie's going to be here.
Yeah, Sylvie can potentially get over this wall. Oh, this would be the most bro thing to do.
No!
As Sylvie gets it, he's down, and it goes down to about 17 HP. Oh, dear. Well, bro, I mean, you knew that was going to happen.
Gives a false sense of security to Brion.
73, so it wasn't 17, it was just 73. And I believe he just got into the pit. And Morgan is not signing.
Morgan!
Here we go. Let's see whether he can find it. They dive on top of the jungler as now you can see Karis tanking up an entire culling as Morgan gets into the back line and then doesn't really do too much. And now Dun Dun, it's his turn. He is taking so much damage though. Oh my god. Well,
just finished this Surreal does.
Yeah. And there it is! They managed to find the Glacial Prison, and he's out of there! Envy now as well! Oh my god, Jiwoo! Taking matters into his own hands!
No way!
Bail that out! With Infernal Soul! Oh dear, well...
The gold lead alone is not indicative of this game because of the Infernal Soul, but if you're... If Nongshim get 2 inhibs and just never let Brion leave their base, that could actually be enough. That could be what ends up... There's no way Brion...
It's 19 seconds. 19 seconds until Bro can actually fight them. Because with this Elder, there is nothing that they can do. 10 seconds
just in
time.
It, right? We're not trying to end the game, right?
Oh, no, Jiwoo. I don't know about that one, but there's a Glacial Prison. They are following up on this. So much damage here. And I love that even after Jiwoo had the most awful
oh my god, they're going to try
game,
to end with Nash?
Yeah, they're looking for it. The Baron's still there for another minute, and these Shock Blasts are raining hell down upon them. Okay, here's the flank from the Lord. Can Morgan make something happen here? Twisted advance, Gideon explodes as the Lucian takes him down, but he's found the back line! The Morgan getting in there! And Nongshim are running away. They lose the Lucian. Gideon goes down as well. It's 1 for 1, and really, I got really excited and stuff.
Okay, you just played a slow Nongshim. You have inhib lanes pushing and you win the poke war.
I mean, Envy's basically dead to start this one off. Polu's having to flash. There's a Glacial Prison being carried into the brush as Nature's Grasp is used purely defensively. Yes, Jiwoo is taking a fair bit of damage here, but bro, it's going to be so difficult for them to actually find it.
2-0!
He dives over him. I mean, is there going to be a chance here? Because, yeah, your Nexus turrets are going to explode. The Winions.
Let's TP!
Yeah, Colmey's committed to. He's like, I don't even care about this. I'm just going to blow up your Nexus, and that is a perfect way to do it. Brion want one more team fight. They may get one. You've definitely lost the game as Morgan. He managed to make it back there. Never you mind. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Car is TPing back as the trap. The trap!
Oh, Jiwoo possibly caught out of position. Envy. Oh my god. Okay, just explode.
They have to try. Yeah, they have to.
You have to give it a crack. As now Polu, the dragon, is probably going to yell at him as Sylvie lumbers towards him as this Porro of Doom.
Oh my
Paris,
god!
Can you do it? Can you defend as the rocket jump does get him back there as Jiwoo? He's taking so much damage here. Thankfully, the turret does go down. There's the flash twisted advance as Gideon does say goodnight to the Lucian. Still, Colmey's able to lock down that kill. These inhibitors just respawn.
Okay, do the TP's in. It's
yeah,
fine.
there are more teleports.
Oh, Atlas!
Dun Dun's health bar is way too big for Morgan to get through. He's got way too much armor as well, as now Peter and Colmey are going to be able to get this one done. Nongshim, for the first time this season, almost are going to be able to win a game. Okay, there it goes. Finally, it is taken down. For the first time this season, they're able to win a 3-game series.
Into Infernal Soul, Atlas!
Yeah.
Is the main takeaway for me.
I don't even know what that was.
I don't know.
Having a look at the damage numbers, Colmey did, in the end, just do massive amounts of it. As you can kind of understand,